Hello there Booktube, how are you doing? I've got a small little tag video for you here today. It's the small Booktuber Tag. I was tagged in this by Alicia Reads and Rambles, and it was created by Di and Kitty Reads. Both channels will be linked underneath, and although I'm just over 6 foot, somehow I still qualify for this tag. So let's get right into it. So the first prompt is to introduce yourself. So my name is Aaron, as you might see by the very imaginative channel name. I'm Aaron Facer. I live here in South Wales, yeah, don't really know what else to say. I like to read, I like to talk about what I'm reading. I don't do as good a job of it as at least I would like, but I enjoy it nonetheless. Yeah, that's probably about as much as you need for Booktube. And then number 2, how long have you been on Booktube? I checked just before making the video, and I started making Booktube videos towards the end of April, just before the beginning of May, so just gone 6 months now. Yeah. Number 3 is what types of videos do you make? Generally it's a mix. I definitely tend to try and stick to tag videos. I've always quite enjoyed tag videos. They were some of the first videos that I started regularly watching on Booktube, and I like that kind of structure to a tag video. Yeah, I've always loved the structure. But I also like, increasingly I've been really enjoying making wrap-up videos every month, and looking into the next month, and yeah, sort of sharing reading plans, and then by the time the next month rolls along I can then reflect on how those plans went. Yeah, I've been really enjoying that, and I'm looking into how I can make that a little more fun, at least for myself. And I make lots of, or at least I try to make lots of poetry videos as well, because I love reading poetry. Yeah, so I tend to do Poetry Thursday videos, maybe a little more than that in the future, but yeah, we'll see. And then, what do you love about Booktube? I think one of the things that first drew me into quite a few smaller Booktube channels actually, and was I suppose just a kind of simplicity, and I don't know, a kind of not unpretentiousness, but that I didn't get the impression that people were showing off, or that people were just trying to sell their kind of YouTube brand of, you know, whatever they're trying to be. You know, it's just people talking about books, and there's some very simple channels with no editing, you know, just filmed on someone's phone or tablet or something, and yeah, I was totally engaged and really loving it. And then the more I watched, the more I was kind of seeing the community, you know, behind it all, and how all the different people kind of know each other and have watched each other's videos and all that sort of stuff going on. And yeah, I was just drawn into it like that. And tag videos helped, obviously, as I was saying earlier. So yeah, it's the community, and just, yeah, the simplicity, and just when that love of reading and wanting to share it gets through, you know, onto the screen when you're watching it. I really like that. Then number 5, what kinds of books do you read? I suppose it's kind of like when someone says, oh yeah, I'm kind of an eclectic, I have an eclectic music taste, but I don't like this or this. I think of myself as quite eclectic. Really, I mainly read sort of classics and 20th century classics. I dabble in some sort of more contemporary fiction, but not really that much. It's not really my forte, although I enjoy it from time to time. I love me some poetry, as I said. I read a lot of poetry. I probably read more contemporary poetry than I do contemporary fiction, but still a lot of the poetry I read is maybe 50 to 60% 20th century poetry. And I'm always interested in non-fiction, something that's different, whether it's history or whether it's I don't know, maybe a book on nature or something like that. I like something that's a bit, a bit different. But I really need to up my non-fiction game, I think. And then number 6 is, what is your favourite video that you have made? And I think for me, nothing really tops making my first ever Booktube video. I think that's still my favourite. At the time, it wasn't my favourite. I can remember pressing the record button and then not saying anything for 5 minutes because I was too scared. Yeah, that took a while to mount up the courage. But yeah, once I did it, I really enjoyed it, yeah, it's still my favourite video. Again, I said I've been enjoying making the wrap-up videos as well. I think that's some of my favourites. And I also really loved, I did, I think the first Poetry Thursday challenge video I did was it was a reading of The Second Coming by W.B. Yeats, which is a very famous poem, one of my favourite poems, and I really enjoyed, yeah, having a crack at that. I thought it was fun when I was doing it. So yeah, there are some of my favourites. I can be very indecisive when someone asks me just to say one thing. I want to say all the things sometimes. But there we go. The last prompt is to tag at least 4 Booktube channels, or every small channel you can think of. I didn't want to go too crazy, so I have 4. So number 1 is Alfred. Alfred in the Book Cave, and then there's Ankia from Inking Your Thinking. Apologies if I've pronounced your name wrong. I'll try to get it better next time. And then Mayana Mouse Books is number 3, and then I thought I would tag my sister Elizabeth Choi, because yeah, she's just started out as well. So there are 4 channels. I'll have them all underneath so you can read the names in case I said them wrong. But that's that. That's, yeah, the small Booktuber tag. I was really tempted to see if I could get the camera really far away, but the room isn't quite big enough. So anyway, there you have it. That's that's that tag. Hope you're having a good week, and I'll see you soon. Bye.